Okay guys, we're going to give this a shot. We're going to use the DJI gimbal thing we have where it's going to move with my face. So we'll give this a shot, see how it works. It seems to be moving quite fast, so I'm not sure how this is going to come up on video. But that being said, we're excited. We're going to kick off the series here. We're going to show you guys the Jackery. To remind you guys, if you have not seen my shorts kicking the series off, I purchased this with my own money, so this isn't a paid endorsement. I would love Jackery to support this channel and send out more products. At least, you know, some of the things I've seen from other channels tells me that this is really good stuff, which is why I purchased it. But I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I'm going to open this up, show you what's in the box. And then over the course of time, I'm going to use this thing on the workbench, camping, take it with us on various road trips, just to see how this thing holds up. I really want to know how long the battery lasts, doing regular things like charging phones and laptops, things like that. And to just see how rugged it is from the day-to-day thing. So, like I said, I'm going to get you guys set up. I will unbox this thing, and then we'll take a look at the Jackery. Okay, bear with me here. We got the camera kind of rigged up. It's kind of funny how we have this thing situated. You could see it off camera. I have the camera sitting on a wiper blade actually hanging out of the top of my toolbox. But it's the only way to really get this thing set up without an official like camera rig. Now, that being said, we're gonna unbox this thing. Really gotta say this is a pretty nice box. Get this out of the way. It's pretty nice. Just a little case. We'll explore and see what's inside of that here in a second. There's some foam, and then there is the actual unit itself. Like I said, we'll have to pull this out of the way, slide this over, and then the only thing there at the bottom of the box is some more foam to keep this thing safe during transit. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we'll take a look really quick. We've got the Jackery, we've got the input from the solar, which unfortunately I don't have any solar panels right now, so we'll probably be charging this off the house. We've got the display button, we've got various USB ports, 2 household outputs, and then of course the DC power like you get from your car charging port or cigarette lighter. Pretty nice. It's pretty lightweight, doesn't weigh that much. And then we have this case here as well, so let's take a look and see what is inside of this case. It's kind of interesting, it doesn't actually unzip all the way. Kind of interesting way of doing that. Let's see, it looks like we've got an input from the car, so we could charge this from our cigarette lighter. That's pretty cool. Then of course the house charger, which is what we'll likely be using for the time being until we get some solar panels. Really was waiting to get panels. I really kind of want to see how this works before I get too invested into one particular ecosystem. That's kind of the thing with a lot of products now, is once you have made the initial purchase and then you start buying their panels and this and that. Some have proprietary ports, others don't. Some of the companies, they use the same cabling and ports, and so you can use the panels for different products or different companies for that matter. But again, before I get too vested into one particular brand, I wanted to give it a shot. And fortunately for me, this was actually on sale around the holidays. So if you caught my tool deal special, I took advantage of quite a few deals over the holiday season. So this is the initial unboxing video of the Jackery. I wanted to show you guys what comes with this particular unit. I didn't do any add-ons, things like that. Some of these do come with solar panels and other chargers and accessories, but this is just the base kit. And with that base kit, you get everything you see here. And I'll show you guys once again. You get the wall charger and the car charger as well to put in the input to charge this thing up. So that is what you get out of the box with the Jackery Explorer 300 series. Okay guys, you just watched us unbox the Jackery Explorer 300. We just took a look at the sticker here on the front. I don't know how well you can see that. Basically all that's telling you is that the display will automatically shut off with no activity after a while. So we'll pull this off really quick. Little ASMR, I guess. So one thing that we should do is we should plug this thing in and let it get charged up to 100%. I'm too excited. I want to go ahead and plug this thing in and just test it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my JBL speaker here that's off camera. we're gonna take it, we're gonna plug it into the household port here on the front. We're gonna see how this thing works. So, got our little JBL speaker. It's what I use in the shop for music when I'm not recording. So let's see if this thing automatically kicks on when you plug it in. Probably not. So let's see. Plugged it in, not charging. So let's hit the power button beside the ports. And it looks like we are now charging. And if I look at the front of my speaker, boom, we are charging. So this is a larger speaker, and I can't really say larger. I've seen JBL ones the size of like suitcases now, which is pretty impressive. But this is the one that you can actually plug a device in the back and charge off of. So it's got a big enough battery that not only is it a portable Bluetooth speaker, but it also can serve as the battery bank as well. And it looks like we are currently outputting roughly about 11 watts to charge this thing. So really curious to see how quickly that charges. I do know from experience from a lot of other YouTubers that have reviewed these things that using the household outlet drains these things as quickly as possible because it's having to use the inverter and things like that. So what I'm going to do is, it says right now the output is 11 watts using the household outlet. I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to unplug this, and then I'm going to switch it to USB power. And I'm going to put it in the 5 volt, it looks like. So we'll plug that in. And then we'll hit the power button on the USB. And that drops from 11 volts plugged up to the household plug down to, it still puts out about 10 watts, according to this, even through USB. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research to figure out how that's working. I'm sure the draw has more to do with the device that you're plugging in, but from things I've read, it says that the inverter running to charge your devices drains these things very quickly. So we've unboxed it. I've showed you what came with the Explorer 300, just the base package that comes in the little orange box. I've showed you that it comes with 2 different style chargers, one for the car, one for the house. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this thing through a series of tests. Like I said, I'm going to plug in my laptop, I'll plug in my phone, my camera, I'll plug in this speaker, and we'll just see how it goes. I have really high hopes for this thing. Again, having seen many YouTubers now at this point use these things in various capacities, from woodworking shops to full-blown camping channels to van life channels. There is a lot of folks that have used these things, but there's other products on the market as well. There's the Gold Zero, the Blue Yeti. There's several other brands that I can think of that are out there. And so I'm happy to try these things out. I picked the Jackery again. It was on sale, and it's a well-known, reputable brand. So I wanted to start with this. But who knows, if this video does well enough and another manufacturer of these sees this, they like what I have to say, and they want me to give their product a shot, send it my way. I'm willing to give it a chance. But I will promise that you guys will see a long-term video on this device. I will keep you guys updated with my thoughts. I'll probably keep you more updated through Instagram for the time being. Please click the bio and you'll see our link to our Instagram page. With that being said, I will do a follow-up video in the long run, though, to tell you how this thing is held up, because I really do plan to put it through its paces. So if this video has interested you, if you're interested in a long-term review, or even maybe like putting it through like a torture test just to see like what we can plug up and what'll run off of it and things like that, let me know. I'm happy to do a video like that if that's something that interests you guys. But I will definitely for sure be doing a long-term review video, probably at the 6-month mark, just to kind of give you my thoughts of how this thing is held up, just using it on road trips, camping, and doing things around here in the shop. As always, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have anything to say, put it down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.